The tongue is a little instrument, but it's a very difficult member to tame until you bring it to the cross. Great difficulties in many families is only from the tongue. Issues that make couples to stay apart for 1 week, for 2 weeks, and sometimes for a whole year is the tongue. It's not that you don't know big Bible verses, but you have not dealt with the little member, which is fire. There's nothing it cannot set on fire. Whole communities have been burnt down because of somebody's speaking. So as you go from here, watch out for little things. Watch out for little words. Watch out for the tongue, a little member. Bring it under the cross. Sanctify it regularly. Out of the abundance of the heart, we are told the mouth speaks. So make sure the store inside your heart is regularly cleansed, to make sure that there's nothing to supply the tongue with. As you are going, there's so much heaven is expecting of us, but can you please be careful of the little things? It's a little folly, a little mistake. And how painful it is that I met people whose family collapsed and were struggling. What happened? What happened? He said, just one little mistake. You will have known that the devil does not look for great mistake to kill a great man. It's a great mistake. All those who love the great man, what would they do? They will stand and say, no, we fight this. How can you destroy our great man like this? But it comes with imperceptible small things. Imperceptible. It looks invisible. But if allowed, it will crack a great building. So why did the Bible now say, the heart of the wise, the heart of the wise is where? Is at his right hand. But a fool's heart is at his left. Out of curiosity, you may want to check how any other version has put it. Amplified said, a wise man's heart turns him towards his right hand, but a fool's heart turns towards his left. And if we are looking at what is right at the right hand, what is left at the left hand, it will immediately begin to point. And we're not talking about being left-handed or being right-handed, because me, I'm a left-handed man. So I don't think they are talking about the left hand. I don't think that's what they are talking about. I think they are talking about the wisdom that makes a wise man to always look and run towards what is right. Don't insist on anything, no matter how your heart is, when you know that it is not going to turn out right. Can't you quickly turn? Don't become a fool whose heart is always tending towards the left. Don't insist on having your ways. We have said to wives, defer to your husband. Allow your husband to have the final say. Husbands, let me tell you, and if your wife is refusing to defer to you, do what? Defer to her. If two people are pulling a rope, and no one is giving up, and you truly want to conquer your opponent, what do? Release the rope suddenly. What will happen? He will just fall backward. And that's the end of the matter. Whenever I watch boxers and they are fighting, they are coming like this. And I found that this one is very weak. And he knows that if he continues to stand to receive punches, his head may scatter. What does he do? When the man is coming with a big punch, we just do like this. And come under, as if he kneels down for him. Before you know it, what has happened to the big man with the big punch? He will somersault and hit himself on the ground, with all his strength. And then the man who just kneel down will just go and jump on his neck. And they say he has won. You can win battles. You can win your battles. Are you hearing me? Learn to win battles. It's not every battle you win by fighting. There are battles you win by yielding. Husband, don't say they said, defer to me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's true. It's true. But if the pull is too strong, let go. Let go so that you can let God. Did you hear me? When you let go, then God takes over. When you let go, you see God working. And God's work is always perfect. Nothing can be added to it if it is God. Don't be a fool whose heart is always tending to the left. There's nothing on the left side.